I love it.
Okay, Jeff's going to come up with something now, and then a lot of you came and wanted to ask me questions. As soon as Jeff makes it, that's the perfect time to ask questions. So we can do that, and then we'll have a nice break for lunch. I do want to mention one thing. Cheap's shameless selling pitch, and he pays me nothing. Jeff makes a book.
I mentioned you in the book.
You did?
Yeah.
That guy down in Brooksville. I did see that.
Right.
Jeff has a book. It's grossly overpriced, but I'm telling you, these are the best recipes of any that I've found. So if you want a great starting point for your business, the book is excellent. Ask him for a discount because it's always fun to watch Jeff laugh. And,
you do make me discount it here. It's normally $60. Here it's $50.
Overpriced. No, see, specialty books are specialty.
Dig in that hole.
Yeah, I am. No, seriously, it's really good, and there's a limited quantity. It's limited to how many he can sell. But he only brings, a small amount, and they do always sell out. So if you're interested, see Moneybags over here, and he'll sell you a truly good book.
So thanks for nothing.
You're welcome.
He takes credit cards now. He takes credit cards.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it.
He's never used it, so God knows what you're going to get charged.
I'll tell you what, since I've never used it, the first person who wants to buy one with a credit card, $40.
Wow, that's a deal.
And just think, if it doesn't work, it's free.
See him in the back alley afterwards. All right, we'll let Jeff
Okay, you obviously have someplace to go now.
Yeah, I'm being given the boot. You don't want my encouragement?
I just got a dose of it.
I know. All right, I'll get out of your way.
Since I was making 2 untried recipes today, the next one, the one after this one, forget about it. It's Elvis's Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love, right? Did I say that right? Yeah, there he is. There's the guy who came up with the idea. So don't blame me. But that's not what we're going to make now. Since we're going to make that later, I thought we'd go with something tried. Do you ever smile? That's better. Front row, and I got to look at you. So I thought we'd make something that's tried and true. Tried and true. So we'll put in our 5 quarts of mix. This is so simple, it's laughable. We're going to put in 5 quarts of mix. You're still here, huh? All right, simply 5 quarts, as I said, in my machine, which is a 24-quart Emery. I run 1 bag for batch, but this is half as big, so we'll use half as much. We have a coffee bar in our ice cream store, cappuccino, espresso, stuff like that. That's better. And I was toying around one day because the coffee, everybody asks for different flavor coffees, so I have about 20 different flavors syrups, or coffee flavorings, better word. And one of the ones that's pretty popular, not in coffees, which is why I figured I'll grab it, is raspberry. So I thought, well, let's try it making ice cream out of it. And it works kind of good. So I call this raspberry chocolate chip, right? And chocolate chips. 3 ingredients in an ice cream is really good. It's quick, easy, move on, and the taste is real good. So, you're not scoring well as a group. So we'll start her up. And we'll put the chocolate chips in here. And then we'll add a bit of this. Coincidentally, it's one bottle per half batch, because when I made it, I found that 2 bottles in a full batch was perfect, and this is good stuff. So there it is. It's Torani, and that's it. Pretty good, huh? I found that the best thing in my store, I make ice cream this time of the year every day, and I make 30 to 40 gallons a day. And I found that the best assistant is simplicity. So some of the ice creams are real convoluted. What did we make before? Mango. That was all right. You got to open up the cans, put it in the blender, puree it, add some sugar, a couple of things. When you get to something like this, bam, bam. Some chips in a machine, add a bottle, done. And then I have time for all these interesting questions that you're going to ask.
Jeff,
Yes,
this is a 12 quart, right?
it is.
And you just put a full bladder in there?
No, I put a half bladder in.
Okay.
Are you paying attention?
No, I wasn't.
In my machine, and by the way, in the book that I shamelessly sell, it's an unbelievably good book. Is it a good book?
Yeah.
I also do a class, obviously. These aren't my friends. And the class is what's that?
Yeah, I'll get her one for the 40.
All right.
Try out your car.
What?
I said we'll try out your machine.
Okay, I've never done it. Anybody used these before, the square or this thing? You have? So you plug it in, you type it, you go to the app, obviously, type in the amount of money, swipe the card, go to the bank. Okay. All right. So simplicity is really important. Not that I would skimp on things, because I have recipes that have 8 ingredients in it, and there are steps to get to those 8 ingredients. But when you can find something like this, and whether you taste it, I mean, I'm not for nothing, but this is good, right? He's my main guy there. He's a taster. He'll tell me when something stinks, and this is a good one. It passed his test. So when you can come up with when you're making that many products in a day and that much ice cream, if you can get to a simple one, that's great. Any other questions? Okay, I'll be back. Nothing, huh? All right, so what does our 2-day course include? Hey, he's not here. I can do what I want. Our 2-day course comes the Monday and Tuesday right before this class. It's 1 hour away. You can fly into either Orlando or Tampa. I'm doing good, right? Yeah. It's intense. It's intense. It's from 9 in the morning till whenever we finish. We finished at 7 o'clock Monday and 6-something Tuesday. And half of it is how to open up a store, what you need, what you don't need. What else? All the stuff about insurance and sales tax and finding a location and how much rent you should pay. And then we have lunch, on me of course, and then the afternoon is spent in the kitchen making ice cream. We made Oreo Crunch, we made key lime, we made rum raisin, mango, Mystic Slide, mint chocolate chip, mango. So we made all of these, and we made double batches so that everybody could go through and try it. And as I said, I have the one. It looks like this. It's the same footprint. This is a 12 quart. Mine is a 24 quart. Wow. So that's what we do. And then the next day we make more ice cream, and we learn how to clean the machine, set it up, break it down. Basically, I have slaves for 2 days making my ice cream for me. Works out okay. You guys made a lot.
The tables, put the chairs up, you know, we learn a lot.
Right. But
We also taught us marketing, promotion.
marketing and promotion. Marketing, I guess I saved you thousands of dollars on that. But anyway, so that's it. And there's the book for sale. And see how the money's just rolling in?
Hey Jeff, I know right now we're serving it instantly after you bake it, but what is your recommendation for freezing it? How long would you freeze it before you serve it?
Great question, Kim. How long would you freeze this? We're taking it out of the machine. Should I say it? Blast freezer, should I say it? Okay, I use regular chest freezers. And whatever I make today is ready tomorrow. And that's how I plan everything. I make it today in the freezers, as you guys put it all in the freezers, ready tomorrow. Ooh, nice color. That's an attractive color. Most of your ice creams that you're going to make, because they're homemade ice creams, are beige. They don't have added colors. They don't have added anything. So they're basically beige. Coffee is beige and vanilla's whitey beigey, and they're all beige. So putting them in a dipping cabinet is a waste of time. Anyway, that's a story for a different day. So this is nice though. It's pink, right? Right? Yeah, man. Anything else? Big failure this class. How about you guys? Don't you have any questions? What are you reading a book? You're on your phone? Come on.
Check an email. Where's your shop located, Jack?
That's a pretty shallow question. It's 1 hour away from here. It's between Orlando and Ocala, and that's where the class is conducted. Nothing's going on. I'm promoting my boot camp.
Oh, that's good.
And it's between Orlando and Ocala.
Did the chocolate chips break down on the machine?
Is it tough to break down?
Do they break down?
Some do, which is a good thing. That's why I put them in first. I like the beater or dasher to rough up those chips. Give me some little pieces, some big pieces, some medium-sized pieces. And this is good. This is good. You can tell it's good. It looks good. Yes.
Do you sell any custard at your shop?
What's that?
Do you sell any custard at your shop?
No.
I'm just curious why.
Why?
Yes.
Well, Jack, you wanna-
Custard.
I just kind of want you guys to say something about custard.
Custard is another product. It's richer. I think custard is one of the most delicious things on the face of the earth. It's amazing. However, I don't believe that you can mix products within the frozen dessert business in your store. Other people disagree. I don't believe it's viable. I have a very successful, just walk right in front of me. I have a very successful ice cream store, and I tried to incorporate Italian ices into it. And then I tried to incorporate cream ice, which is sorbet, into it. And that doesn't work. Because it didn't work in my store, because once they taste your ice cream, your super rich, delicious, creamy ice cream, Italian ices and cream ice pale by comparison. Watery was the response I get, and I made some killer ices. And I think custard would have the same response. I think when people taste custard and then they go to your ice cream, it's just not as good. Now, custard isn't the easiest thing to make. People like Ted Drews in St. Louis, where's our St. Louis people? Ted Drews in St. Louis, oh, you should talk to them. They're from the same place. Oh, okay. Ted Drews he does custard, and he's the king. He's the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We invented the custard machine in 1923. It's a relatively small, bigger than this table, continuous freezer where the product is constantly going into the cylinder, very narrow cylinder, very little mix, and coming out very cold and very dense. It's a delicious product with a couple of major flaws. Outside of St. Louis and Wisconsin, nobody's ever heard of it. Those who have heard of it outside of that area think it's that stuff Mom used to make and put into little glass jars and put in the refrigerator. That was custard. Then you got Rita's advertising that they're selling custard when it's nothing more than soft ice cream. So having done many trade shows, unless you're in Wisconsin, everybody looks at it and goes, ew, custard, what's that? You know, it has a negative connotation.
Coors gave it a go.
Yeah.
Coors. But
Yeah, well, Coors did, and they did it in a specific place on the boardwalk. How is it?
this is the best thing you're ever going to taste.
So come on up and see if he's right.
No
I
question.
know he is.
That's delicious. Where's my scoop? Ah! Where's the scoop?
Right there.
No, that's not the scoop. Where's the scoop, Steve?
Oh, I know where it is.
Where is
Hold on,
it?
I'll get it. It's in the freezer. Hold on, people.
French vanillas and stuff like that.
A little bit. Thank you.
No, the scoop.
I don't know.
The scoop.
I don't know, but that'll work.
Ah, there it is. No.
You'll be too long with that. Use this
Yeah?
bigger portions. We're giving it away for
Oh,
free.
that's right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
My hall or full?
When'd you sneak in?
It's been here the whole time.
Have you?
In the bags.
Yeah, but it's great.
New England?
A lot of machines to Culver's.
Chicago. Did you talk to Mike? No, Mike. Hey, Mike. Where's Mike?
How's your peppermint patty?
How's it what?
Sell your peppermint patty?
Awesome. In the winter, we call it candy cane.
Well, you did one here with candy cane. You did one with a little mix too.
Yeah, same thing.
So that's basically the same.
Yeah.
Favorite.
What?
My favorite.
Folks, here's a little trick for you. When you're making a flavor like nuts or the cherries that I did, you're going to have some leftover cherries in the machine, not many.
What are we looking at?
Get a spaghetti strainer and pour your wastewater through here.
No,
Otherwise,
that's
you're
the
going to be calling
liquid
the
when I
plumber
first
every
was
single
testing to
week
see if it was ready.
to unclog your drains. So make sure you take care of that.
So I was wondering how much more
Ooh, this is smooth.
nuts get it. The chocolate's
Smooth.
Like make her eat some of mine.
Absolutely. She better eat this.
Little tiny.
If you want to go see Connie, what we found out the machine's
There you go. Funny.
Oh, this is good.
it can't be a check because we can't.
That's it? Oh, you have to go
Yeah, we
above
don't
my
take
sign, huh?
There's no room below it.
You're right.
We can't. We don't lend money. I mean,
You took my $10,000 check.
and we had 4 weeks for it. We built the machine, so it took 4. The check.
the creaminess and the silkiness of it.
Amazing, isn't it?
Well, go see Connie. I had to run the class.
Just as good. You tasted the velvet. Same thing.
Thanks.
It's good, isn't it? You want one?
Batch freezer's not going to make any difference.
No, because they spin.
Not batch freezer, the hardening case. It's not cool.
Oh, no.
Suspended.
We're serving lunch in a few minutes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's test it out, man.
This is it. This is the best thing you're going to have.
I love the confidence.